Yeah, so most of the even when I'm in my solo capacity, of course, I do the Ginger stuff because I wrote them anyway, and it's always an honor to honor Ginger, and so we'll be doing that, and a lot of my solo stuff. But this one is particularly special because I got Mum with me, 81-year-old Mum, who I got to sing on a song of mine that's coming out now this week, and it's called "You Make It All Right." And I tracked my mom's voice like 10 times, made a choir out of her at the end. And I just thought, let's do a little road trip. We live in such a beautiful country, and especially after COVID and all that, everyone always wanting to go somewhere. Like, we still have the best garden route, we still have some of the best venues in the world.
Yeah.
So why not go and see it? And I've been beautifully endorsed by Toyota. They've given me an unbelievable vehicle. I was like, well, let's flex this.
I was just having a look at it.
She's a beauty. The new Fortuna Hybrid is beautiful. So I just thought, let's do it. These are once in a lifetime memories that you can create, especially with your mother. And for us to jam, we always enjoy the music. So this is actually like a bit of a holiday tour, and obviously to promote the new single that's coming out.
Okay. Am I correct in saying it's your mom's first time on stage with you?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
So how's she feeling?
Well, I hope she's got the lyrics right, but it's quite easy, so she'll be fine. The whole thing is fun. Yeah. It's just a fun thing. There's no pressure at all. And you'll sense that by the band that I have together. We just musicians who have done this for a long time, and we just have a lot of fun. Like, all the songs are basic versions of themselves, and each show is different, and they all grow differently. And we have quite an advanced catalogue to choose from of songs that have fortunately done well in this country. So I'm very fortunate that I've had that kind of history and legacy. And the name of this tour is fun and holiday and spending time with people that you love. And for me to have Mum on this particular tour is the big reason why I've done it in the first place. It's just let's go on a bit of a holiday, to be honest. Yeah. So
fair enough. You've got one coming up in Fancourt. That's the big one for you.
Yeah. The Fancourt one is very exciting. I've played there many times. Obviously, I did the 46664 there with for Madiba, and so that was a rather large stage, a lot of people. So I don't think I've actually played at the ballroom before. I played a lot of golf at Fancourt, that's for sure. Not great golf, but I have. So I'm looking very forward to that because it's definitely my favorite destination in the garden route, if not South Africa at all. So I'm looking very forward to showing Mum. Mum's never been either, and this is all about showing Mum what we've got down the road from us.
Great.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to touch on, which is totally off subject to the tour, but one of my early inspirations with music, I started off my radio career with Capital 604 back in the day in Durban.
Yeah.
And one of the songs that I used to play a lot on my shows was the We Are the World, which was Michael Jackson. And then the South African version that had a big impact on me was the one that you in fact sung the opening line, the tribute to Johnny Clegg.
Yes,
Osieza. And I've always wanted to ask you, if I had a chance to interview you, that must have been an incredibly special experience for you, being with the cream of South African musicians.
Yeah, of course, such an honor. And to be doing like the opening line as well felt just amazing. I knew Johnny well. He's such a legend, such an inspiration, and what a song. He's all about unity, and that coming together of people was cool, and it was nice to be able to get a little mini version of that on the re-release of our Shallow Waters track that you guys saw on 25-year anniversary. We had Corin Zoid and Anna and Kurt Darren and Francois van Kook and Ross Learmonth. So that was also nice to put that together, and I think it's important when people come together and just pay respect to the road that we've been down and how fortunate we are to still be doing it.
Yeah. Last question, Ard. We've got a mutual friend in Mr. Burtish.
Yes.
And I know that you took on an amazing trip on formerly the Howard Davis, but now the Impossible Machine.
Yeah.
What's the situation now with the boat? Is it around still? Are you still planning on
Tim the Impossible Machine crossed the equator for the first time last year when I attempted to do the Cape to Rio. We obviously had some issues and had to withdraw.
Yeah.
People know that. It's a tough race. It happens all the time. And we had to do that, but we ended up going double the distance. I ended up going to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I left her there last year and to come back and carry on making music and making a living because I can't be a pirate forever, as much as I'd love to. And so she's currently in the Dominican Republic. She's been picked up by an incredible sailing school called the Paper Boat Sailing School, and they just have done so well through Yachties for Yachties, if people ever want to check. And really, we've put kids into some amazing jobs. We created a little boot camp thing because there's no better boat to learn on than that boat. She was originally built as a training vessel by the SA Navy.
Yeah.
So for me, it feels like a really good turnaround to the story, or end to the story, or beginning of the story, is that she's reverted back to what she was designed to do, except she's in the warm Caribbean waters at the moment and being looked after all the time. And it was I had no idea what was going to happen to her after I was in the Caribbean. What does one do, And fortunately, that amazing school picked them up, and they've done a fantastic job of continuing to nurture her and yeah, and so it's an ongoing. Now it's a business,
Yeah.
and she's there, and who knows what awaits. But certainly a few more seasons in the Caribbean. I don't think she's going to be returning to South Africa. Sorry, but it's treacherous. If anyone wants to help you get her through the Southern Ocean, maybe we could talk, but I'm not too sure. I don't think so. She's there now. You know, the Caribbean is the best-selling area, you know, in the world. It's friendly, it's cool. You know, there's only a few places you can go to in Cape Town without risking your life.
Exactly.
So she's out there now fulfilling what she was built to do.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Art, always a privilege to chat to you.
Yeah.
Best of luck with the tour.
Thank you. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, and I look forward to seeing you at Fancourt.
This band is pretty cool. You should come see them. And then, are you kidding? To have Mum on stage, 81. This is a once-in-a-lifetime show. This, and thank you guys for all the years of support. It's been an absolute privilege to be able to share my music with people and have it appreciated and embraced. Appreciate it, man.
Ard.
Thank you. Arr.